And alrighty, folky dokes, we are back live once again, and we're trying a new title on the channel, that in the form of Dredge. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes, welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast, and we're happy to have you along for the ride. That rad sees us is right at the start of the game. We skipped the introductory cinematic. But we were floating along, crashed our ship into a lighthouse, and we swam to shore, and now we're going to pick up from there. So, let's get to it. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome, Decorator Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye, but it can really creep up on you. And our little dinghy is quite slow to start off. We can upgrade it soon enough. Be slow going for a little bit, but did a little bit of a run. I started to get frustrated. I was looking for a piece to upgrade our hull, and I spent like 2 hours just wandering around. And finally, I said, "Fuck it." Because some of the upgradables I had no more space for, so I figured just restart the run. And that's what we're doing. Basically, what you gotta do is collect a bunch of fish, make some money, pay off this dude for your boat. I'm gonna through all like the introductory stuff. It's not a bad game, but again, some of the things, like I said, try to find that one piece to complete our upgrades. It's pretty frustrating because it doesn't really give you any sense of where to go to find these things. There you go. And we'll do a little bit more fishing before we head back. Actually, I don't think we're going to be able to fish in this spot yet. No? Okay. Some areas you have to get different rods. Yep. We got quite a few trophies already. There's one where when you catch fish, you can just discard them. You get a discard 25, that'll give you a trophy. Another one is you have to deplete some of the fishing spots. I forget exactly how many, 15 or 20. And selling your fish, Once you hit 2,500, you get a trophy for that. There's also trinkets you can pick up, like the balloons, rusted chains, stuff like that. We'll meet him in a second. I see you return in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. How about you, dapper gentleman? Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go, then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. And we got the fish market. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? I'm surprised they found a new one so fast. What's your name? There's no sense getting familiar, and you'll be on your way like the rest of them soon, no doubt. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. And those towns are very far off and our engine sucks, so yeah, it's all on hand. So let's see what you got. And take advantage if you have a lot of fish that you're going to be selling. Just hold down your square button. Get rid of all of them right away. There you go. And so, that takes care of that. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Where else would you find the man? Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. I should, but let's do this first. Alright, so this is our oceanic rod. You've got coastal and shallow, volcanic and shallow, mangrove and coastal. This one here is pretty much all of them except your oceanic. We'll be getting to that a little bit later on. So we're going to go with this one first. But you also have engines you can upgrade. It's not going to show us the pods and the net yet. We have to unlock those. We'll get to that soon enough. So we still owe $27.15. But we can pay him off outright if we'd like to. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Most of it. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, we do not have $410 just yet, but we will be upgrading this when we get the chance. So for now, let's just take off. And check in with the mayor. Because I'd like to pay off my debt. Of course. How much would you like to pay? All of it. So, at nighttime, you can still go around and fish. You're going to find some weird-ass ones. But there's also things that creep around and will attack you. So, we're a little early on. We'll just rest till the morning. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. He must have got lucky. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. That town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. I wouldn't hold my breath. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand to facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I didn't really have a choice. I fucking wrecked my ship and landed on shore. And this is where you do your upgrades. But we're going to require parts and scrap and such. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stack of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Okay, come in here, you drop it off. This is your lumber, that's your scraps, this is cloth. So we'll keep an eye out for those as we're going. Let's take advantage that we have a full day ahead of us. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite from the gloom of the night. I'm not able to do those areas yet. We also have to unlock our ability to dredge. That's how we're going to get some of the upgrade materials. We want to get our funding up first, that way we can buy those upgrades. This one might be off limits. Let's see. Yep. Oh, we got some stormy weather. That's a shame. There we go. There we go, we got a trophy. I think these just sell for a little bit more. Unlike the other ones, all you have to do is hit the gold spot and you'll automatically get the fish. Wait until nighttime. We'll be able to get some aberrations, abnormals, something like that. Which we'll need to catch for a quest that they're going to give us shortly. But we want to get our fundage up. Fishmonger, drop these up, we'll head back out and see what we can catch. Select your heights by holding L1. Top square. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about said order. They asked for 1 Gulf Flounder and 1 Gray Ale. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch these. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. And that's exactly why we're trying to make money. Alright, so we have $249. Let's head back out. We're not going to go too far. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. But as you can see, visualization is quite limited once the nighttime rolls in. But you can buy upgraded lights as you go along. It increases your visibility. You want to avoid that. It's one of the ghost ships that'll attack you. And they will attack you while you're fishing too, so I'm sure we're probably going to get hit. No, so far so good. And rocks will randomly just appear. Good, that's where having better lights comes in handy. You get to see them quicker. Set us up nicely. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Oh, why are you here? I've come to fish. I've come to see the area. I've come to meet people. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Well, she was friendly. So we're going to keep one of these squid, because we are going to need it for a mission. So I'll sell you. Well, we might need 2 of them. Yeah, I'll keep one. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. So let's see, we need 400 for this one, right? Yeah, 410 to be precise. I think we should probably purchase that one. No, we can purchase this one. Sure. The mayor wants you to talk to her if you can. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure, why not? The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. It's a severed head. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. And that sounds helpful and all, but it's kind of, I mean, it works, but it's not the most ideal. That you press up, and here's your main map. Not much to it. We need to head. So yeah, one thing they could add is when you hover over the icons, tell you exactly what it is that you're looking at. Actually, I think we're going here. Well, maybe we're going to the Red X. I have no idea. Like I said, the map's kind of fucking confusing. We'll head over here. This is going to be a spot that we have to hit a couple of times for some missions. There's also a trinket salesman. Another way for us to make money. That'll require us being able to dredge, and it's going to be a minute before we get that upgrade, so we'll get there when we get there. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Yeah, I do suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me, because you're illiterate. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Some of them are crusty. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Oh, you're trying to warm yourself over to us? I know about that, Frenchie. So again, here's your trader. He's kind of goofy looking. He likes his corn cob pipe. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello. Is that... No. Nah, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? We do not. We have not gotten that far, sir. We'll be back. Alright, so we've completed our first mission. What we need to do, now that we've got a book, go into our cabin and select said book. And now as we roam about the seas, we'll gain some completion towards this. It will give us a nice little buff once it's done. You get quite a few of them early on, so they're kind of helpful. Fish for the fish market. Maybe not. But now that we get our new rod, we can head up these spots over here. Alright, we got our gold. Yeah, a little late there. One of these and an eel. So we might as well keep some space open for that. Let's see if we can go find the eel. Now, another thing in your repertoire early on that you can use is your spyglass. I can tell you what you're looking at in your fishing holes. You Mac, we need eel. Maybe they're on the other side. Oh, we have a message in a bottle. Let's see if we can't go find ourselves an eel. There you go. Yep, that was a fail. Two of these. Thinking maybe if we move these around a bit, maybe we get another one. There you go. That's good enough. Another thing I like to try to do, whether or not it's going to pan out that way, is get the engines upgraded. That way we can move a lot quicker. Have you got any fish for that order? I do. I got both of them. But you're not getting the trophy one. There you go. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black hula. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Ah, we do need two of them. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we can always come back. Alright, and we'll save the rest. And now we have enough for that other lovely fishing rod. Let me see, this one is just oceanic. Should we get rid of that? We use coastal. That one's shallow. So we're gonna have to hold off on the oceanic for right now. But we could buy a new motor. Yeah, we'll do that. Buy a new light too. Oh wait, you don't? Oh, you do. Okay. There we go. Now we're a little bit prepared. We'll sleep. Wait for the morning. There we go. We're not moving all that much more quicker, but a little bit helps. Pick up our message in the bottle. Make Sting happy. Leave that a little bit. This is oceanic. No? Okay. To head over there later, we're going to unlock a builder. They're going to require parts, which we'll find in spots like these, which we can't access just yet. That's not going to be helpful. Fish like these away, you need to upgrade your hull. I'm not going to take any more. But you also want to hit up areas like this. Strong wooden hull lays broken against the shoreline. The stern is completely beached. You pull a bit closer and manage to clamber into the back of the wreck. You look around. So we got an upgrade module. Trinket. Sell that to the gentleman at the other town. Trying to remember who we got the dredge from. I think it might be the guy on the island over here. Yeah, have a trinket. Nothing else is unlocked here. Might as well hit this up. Let's go sell the fish. What do we have here is a cod. Now we get space for one of these though. Head back out and get him his nighttime fish in a second. One more squid. And I forget what the other one is. I found this book out back. It could be useful to you. Rods, reels, and rigs added to cabin. Right, so yeah, I gotta just sell you everything because any of these are the ones you're looking for. Dry duck. So it modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold rods. Modifies 4 rod spaces to also hold nets. 2 engine spaces for engines, and 1 for light. I'm thinking we should go for rods first. As you can see, we need 2 planks. We've already got the cloth and the scrap. We're well on our way there. And I think that's all we need. No, we have this. So we have 1 research part. I think we should probably throw that into the engines. Yeah, the quicker you can get around, the easier your run's going to be. Sustainable fishing rating complete. Check cabin for bonuses. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. As we can see, we get 10% chance to not reduce the fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. That's a dredge spot. And that's another thing I was just about to talk about. When you hear that, bust out your foghorn, you get it to honk back at you. That's going to get you a trophy. Squids haven't respawned yet. That's another thing I wanted to see. Alright, it does work at night. Jeebus. No, you got bug eyes. Where the hell is that squid? Oh, it's a brood squid. These are special types. You get a little bit more money for those. switch that for a mission, but we can't do that just yet. It's not a dredge. Oh, that sucks. We'll head back to town. Oh, the fish will eat your, and the birds will eat your fish off your ship. Like so, we just lost a great eel. And we just lost an arrow squid. Y'all wanna fuck off? Oh my god. They don't damage your ship though, it's just the ones that are in the water that will crash into you. Something slithers into your cargo. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you will be red as rain by morning. How do you? Black grouper, which is shallow. Okay. Clearly, we need to get some sleep. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. I bet you shall. Alright. So now this we need to take over to that island I was talking about earlier. To this gentleman, right here. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took from the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Island. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. And I'll be sleeping, so hang on. Head out and see if we can't find the grouper. Supposedly it's in shallow water. Let's put our light on first. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're not looking to crash into these rocks, so let's be careful about this. Was this it? Yay! Way to go, boy. I am tempted to head over there, but we'll hold off until morning. Yeah, be why. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer in your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. And then you pulled your pants back out. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Yeah, perhaps. I do. Ta-da! The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning you to talk about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. Got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Oh, isn't that just swell? Ability unlocked. Crab pot. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Well, isn't that convenient? Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Okay. Alright, so now we should probably get that fixed up. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. And that's why I came in. There you go. Right is right. So I'm thinking, this does shallow. No, this does oceanic. Shallow. I should probably wait till we upgrade. Fishing. I want to get that oceanic in there. If we can upgrade our fishing slots, we can move this one over to there, and then we can throw the oceanic in. All in due time. All in due time. Alright. We don't have any more pots. Select the crab out ability without one. Can catch things over time, but need repairing ever so often. Every so often or ever so often? That's a typo. So we're gonna drop you right here. Hopefully in 2 days we will pick up all of the required crabs. Oh shit. Foolishly I'm gonna head over here. The sun should be up soon enough. How are we doing on our book? Almost there. It's ominous. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. Ah, you came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and shoes, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them has proven to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. And now we get our dredge. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Mm-hmm. Now we can get ourselves some upgrade modules. First and foremost, since we're already over this way. Might as well go hit up these spots. And we're gonna get a belt buckle out of that. That'll be for a mission that we've yet to get. Unlike the fishing, you just need to avoid those little black spots. There's a claw. There we go, so we got 2 claws. Let's hoping to get some lumber. This up. There you go. I'll save that. Let's see what this is. Another ring. This could be an upgrade module as well. Now that'll be a trinket. Try to make our way to the trinket salesman without crashing. Yeah, we don't really need to stop to fish just yet. Oh, lordy. Grieving thought. Hey, look at that. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere. In one of those wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Well, today's your lucky day. Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. I wouldn't say I returned him to you. I returned a piece of him. And with that, we get an upgrade module. Alright, and there we go. Pop in with Mr. Trader, give him his rusty old iron chain. And with that, yeah, we'll just head back. I was gonna sleep, but I think we'll be fine. What are you? Shit. Oh, yeah, I'll take 2. Mm-hmm. Well, 2's better than 0. So that works. Ah, it's a crab pot. Shit. Yeah, we can just check that in the morning. That's fine. They're not going anywhere if we have caught stuff. And unlike the fish in your cargo, they'll still stay fresh until you pick them up. Mm-hmm. So which one is modifies for rod spaces to also hold nets. Oh, okay. So, I don't think I upgraded that, but I never got to use it. Get the engine space going. So we need to find boards. See that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. Yeah, when I have better engines, I'll go inspect it. Alright, so we need to check in with the lighthouse keeper, and we have our builder friend who's arrived. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. I don't care about anything else. Speaking of the builder, you approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's difficult. I don't want to talk about it. It's peaceful. For now. It's gonna be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. I don't want to move along. I can't go back. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. I bet you'd like me to visit. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything, and I'll pay you when the job's done. Yeah, that's what these people keep saying. They think they could buy me with good money. Maybe I just want a hug. Maybe I probably shouldn't head out just yet. Nope. Oh, we forgot to use the upgrade. That's fine. Do it later. Let's go check on our crab pot. One crab? Goddamn. No, that's gonna chill there. Alright, I'm gonna try out. Oh shit. Try out like heading over to her island. The spots we can drill. Oh wait, I think we got lumber. Hey, hey, we got lumber. Luckily, the materials she needs are right by the island. Ah, we only got one? That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, come on! Fuck off, birds. And we lost our arrow squid. Do we even have any more fish? Yeah, see? I ain't got nothing left for you. Get the fuck out of here. And I came across this thing, but I yet to figure out what the hell to do with it. A slab of rocks shuts from the water. So I imagine you need the fish that are on the outskirts. I filled it up with all sorts of fish to fill all the spots, and it didn't do anything. So, bearing crude symbols of curved fish at its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. I mean, you might be able... Ah, maybe we can just fill it with curved fish, because it looks like you'd be able to do it evenly. So, let's see if we can gather those up for you. What are you? Yeah, regular fish. We don't need those. But we do need those. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Oh, look at that. We got some bullets. Hell yeah. And some trinkets. Yeah, we'll do this just fine. Yeah, we have eel. We don't need eel. Actually, we can make a little bit of money. Ah, you fucker. Yeah, good enough. Because I'm tired of looking at this thing, I'll check out the lighthouse. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Mm-hmm. That it do. Alrighty. Let's hit up the fishmonger. Oh, don't be so happy to see me, buddy. Jesus. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. Yes, you told us that before. Next up, coastal and shallow. We should probably do this one. I prefer to get the engines going. Yeah, we'll do this. Ta-da! Try to get rid of this lumber. Spaces to hold rods. There you go. That's for net space. That's for engines. That's the one we want to do next. There you go. Yeah. If you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book. Oh, the house. Why, thank you. She pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Yeah, that's a likely story. Alright, so we have $413. We can do... Let's get rid of... Oh, wait. This This one does 14 knots. That one does 10. So we'll sell you this one in place of the other one. 300 sold. We can do that. Ta-da. Oh, wait a second. That's fine. Oh, we can't afford this one now, so that's 410 bucks. Whatever. Alright, let us head back over to Little Marrow, sell our trinkets. We'll sleep at that dock, gather up our crabs. Head back over there. Look at that, we're moving a lot quicker now. Yeah, we don't need to pick up this shit. Ah. So we got the ring and we have the chain. I'll just sell it all to you. There you go. And then we have a painter. Yeah. What's up, Picasso? Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. Perhaps just the Alzheimer's and he's lost. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most striking, vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature, he clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of these strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? You don't seem to have any new flag. No, I don't. You tried searching to the north of the Marrows? No, I haven't. I believe we're done here. I should probably turn that light on. Yep, there's the ghost ship. Oh, fuck out of here. Hey, we get our crabs. Take all. And take this. Go wake up the fishmonger. Have you got any crabs for that order? Well, those are very personal questions you got there. Do you have any small combs? Don't forget, if your crab pots get a bit worn out, the shipwright will be able to patch them up. It's crab number 1 and crab number 2. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. I'm glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here, or repair damage once at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They probably go mad. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Well, I'll be sure to do just that. There's plenty of time to go get him a mutant fish. Let's see if we can procure one. As he said, any will do. Often there'll be a weird glowing light above. Hey, buddy. Probably shouldn't have let him know where my presence is. Shapes, energy. And we got a 1 gold ring. Very good. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Give me a mutant fish. Come down. Yeah. Nah, no, we're not gonna be able to get one. The sun's coming up. Oh, great. So if we'd sleep, we probably wouldn't get attacked by these damn birds. Fuck you. Space for that. Speaking of, I need to get this going. So, rods will reel in fish 10% more effectively. Very good. Yeah. So we got $359. We're still shy on what we need. I might as well go explore. I should probably go set up a builder. It's not too far away. And there's also a guy that's crashed over here. We can pick him up on the way back. I believe she needs 2 metal scraps and 2 planks. Peeled for those. Like I said, you'll find them right over here. You don't have to go too far for them. Didn't really need the cloth though. But we can throw that in storage. Dredge. There, we can just come back for that. That's fine. Oh, we got a chalice. Do you have logs? You do. This is the island where the builder wants materials delivered. I should hope so. Ta-da! We should let the builder know. And then we're gonna have to bring her over here. So let's rest. I keep putting it off. Let me take a look. Goblet down here. The castaway's gonna take up that. Probably grab this metal here. There's even more. Fuck me. Alright. We should still have space for him. I don't know if he's 3 across or not. Those fish. Nobody got time for that. Oh, I'm saved. Saved. Oh, you're a sight for the sore eyes. You look terrible. Are you okay? I bet I do. I've certainly felt better. I've been chewing on seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here. Oh, it must have been some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? Nope. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Barrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Ah. And thunk. The castaway climbs aboard. We have here more logs, right? And we have no space for you, so we'll come back later. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't want to get him cast away again. That would be disappointing. Yeah, blow it out your blowhole. Oh, the sweet rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least. Perhaps it'll be worth something to you. He removes the signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with the symbol of the captain's wheel. It'll be worth it to the merchant. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. And $90. Alright, that's worthwhile. Let's sell you all of our trinkets. Okay. go. And now we got to head back. Pick up the builder and bring her to her new dwelling. Well, what will soon be her new dwelling. She has to build it. Ah, correct engine operation is complete. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Very good. Let's see what we can add to these. You need a board, we don't have any boards. And you need boards, and we don't have any boards. Alright, so all of this gets to go into storage. But when we get to the hull, we're going to need a lot of that stuff, so it's all good. Let's grab up the builder, we'll bring her over to her new dwelling, and we'll probably take a small intermission at that point. Yours truly can freshen up his coffee and go outside, have a smoke, and hopefully not get accosted by rats. Saw one when I was out there fucking earlier. It scared the ever-loving shit out of me. You've done it. Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Getting a little handsy there, Mr. Fisherman. Good riddance to you, Grid Marrow. I'm onward bound. Unless we crash. Fuck, I hope this vessel makes it. We got plenty of time. The sun goes down like 1800 hours. Apparently we haven't taken any damage yet. That's gonna change soon now. Alright, off you go. She needs to take a day to build her house. But let's see what she has to say. Yes, yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. I'm not your fella, honey. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. I bet I am. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Mm-hmm. And in fact, we're going to put those into use right now. So we could make another engine, but again, this would take up both our slots, so I'm going to hold off on that. Buy new pots. Which there's a trophy behind both these and the nets, and I think the engines and the rods. You have to unlock all of them. Let's see. Fishing crab pot. 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 per day. Capacity 4x4. This lasts longer, has the same capacity, but it would take up an extra inventory slot. I think we should go for this one. And we've yet to unlock the nets, so... Actually, what we could do is put in for this. Then we can really increase our speeds. But we should worry about the rods too. Yeah. Why won't it let me? Oh, because we have to do this one. There you go. Alright, we have a flexible fishing pole. Alright, so... Oh, it sounds ominous. There you go. Alright, so with that, we are going to take a small intermission. It is currently about 1:45 in the morning. I imagine we'll be back around 1:15 Eastern Standard to pick it back up and see how much further along we can get. There is a relic we can go grab, if I can remember where the hell I found it. But we also need to go looking around for salvageable parts and increase our fundage. So that's going to be the priority and what's on the itinerary for when we return. So with that, for those that may be in attendance, for those that have come and gone, and for those that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank y'all for watching. As always, we appreciate and value your viewership and support of the channel, and hopefully we'll catch y'all on the next one. With that stated, this is Slammy signing off, and until next time.